Yeah. Hey, Black Rain. Hey, Black Rain. Lean and stick don't stop. Black Rain, skill time cause the gun won't pop. Mass pain, stop once and your man gon' stop. Black Rain, stop twice and they all gon' flop. Tryna play for a dub but I don't even need it. You cash at me 50, you soundin' conceited. I still done so bad that he think that I cheated. You said you was pro when I win you deleted. My diamonds, they rain on me, I'm undefeated. The top of 100, I don't even read it. My rank, you won't beat it, don't make me repeat it. RGA the squad, man, don't get them boys eat it.
Alright, man, before we get into the video, man, do me a big favor, man. Comment down below. It can be anything, no matter what it is. It's going to be a random letter, number, whatever it is. Or if you guys want to be, you know what I'm saying, special, comment something that you wanted to talk about during this video, man. Be greatly appreciated. Hit that like button. Hit that sub button. But let's get into it, man. So right here, I'm playing against some subscribers. These are sub games right here. Every one of these games are sub games. And, man, I'm not going to, this is not trying to talk trash about y'all, but these are the same guys that comment down below in the video that I can destroy you, I can beat you. These are the same guys that jump in my DMs. Hey bro, line that shit up. You ain't about none of that shit. We trying to see what you about. These are the same guys that you guys see down below in the comment section that be talking that trash. So if you guys want to go and talk trash to them, their gamer tag is right there. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into it, man. Let's get into it. So I am the Packers right here and playing against the Chiefs right there. Now I'm just showing highlights of these games, man, because it gets bad. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to show you 2-yard runs and 3-yard runs and shit like that. But that was a dot. But topic of conversation to say today, man. I had this conversation on my other channel, on my MUT channel. But what do you guys think about? What do you guys think about MUT and Regs? You know what I'm saying? Which is the better game mode and why and how? You know what I'm saying? And that's gonna be the topic of conversation today. So if you guys want to comment something about that, let me know. But that's the question, man. I want to know, which one do you think is better, MUT or Regs, and why and how? You know what I'm saying? Now, if you ask me from a perspective, which players are better, your MUT players or your pure Regs players, which players are better? Now that's tough, and it depends on which game mode that they're playing. You know what I'm saying? If your MUT players playing in the MUT game mode, then yeah, MUT is going to be better than Regs. Now, I think this is the argument that I have. If you are a Regs player and you're good at Regs and you go to MUT, you're gonna be better at MUT because you're used to the simple things. You know what I'm saying? When you get to when you get to MUT, you have more options. You know what I'm saying? Let's say you play with the Chiefs, right? You run trips tight end. No, let's say you play with the Packers. No, let's say you play with the Eagles, right? You play with the Eagles, where you don't have Hot Rod Master, you don't have Gunslinger. Well, when you get to MUT, you're gonna get Hot Rod Master and Gunslinger for 1 AP or 0 AP. It's pretty much free. So that's already gonna make you a better player, right? So
head over to your App Store or Google Play and download the best way to play fantasy, Prize Picks. Use code RAIN4 to get a 100% discount code up to $100. It's pretty simple. Pick 2 or more players from the board, choose over or under their projected stat line for the day, and choose which way you want to profit. With Flex Play, you can miss one and still win, or you can go big with the power play to win more. Prize Picks offers every sport you can think of, from NBA to NFL to even college sports as well. Prize Picks has a ton of stats to choose from, including 3-pointers made, rebounds, assists, even the touchdowns, RBIs, and home runs. Prize Picks also allows mixed sports entries, like you can take the over on LeBron's points and the under on Mahomes' touchdowns on the same entry. There's also many celebrities who use and partner with Prize Picks, including Famous Los, Matt Ryan, John Collins, and many more. In 2021, Prize Picks had 300,000 new members and paid out over $130 million in prizes. With the easy withdrawal system, Prize Picks is the best legal way to play player props. Once again, go to your App Store or Google Play and download Prize Picks. And don't forget to use code RAIN4 for a 100% deposit match up to $100.
Then you get quarterback playmaker, you get pass leader lead, you get set feet lead, you get all that shit. Now, when you now let's say you're a MUT player and you have all that shit: pass lead elite, set feed elite, hot route master, gunslinger, quarterback playmaker, and you come to Regs and you need hot route master. But let's say you're in a tournament where they banned the Buccaneers, so now you don't have hot route master. Well, let's say you're in a tournament where they banned gunslinger. Now you don't have slinger, but that's what you need to be successful. You need those abilities. So I feel like when you are a MUT player and you come to Regs, it's gonna be harder for you because you don't have all the things you need. In MUT, you have all these abilities. You have defense, film study, short route KO, medium route KO, deep route KO. You got all this shit. Everybody has pick artists. Everybody has a lurker. Everybody has, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got these crazy abilities. But when you have all this shit, when you get to Regs, you have to pick a team that has very limited things based on your offense, based on your defense. What do you run on offense? Hey, on offense in MUT, I run goal line, and on defense, I run man to man. So, and in MUT, when you run goal line, every offensive lineman has nasty streak. Your fullback has tank. He's an AKA player. He's lit the fuck up soon as the game start in MUT. Your quarterback has you're in goal line, but your quarterback has hot route master and gunslinger. All three of your tight ends in goal line has route tech. Okay, cool. On defense, you got inside shades. You got deep route KOs. You got all these crazy abilities for man to man. Okay, you get your Regs. What scheme are you gonna run? You can't run that fullback scheme, and what team do you get to run that? Okay, you need high route master. You got to go and get the Buccaneers. The Buccaneers don't have the tight ends for it. The Buccaneers don't have the running back for it, the fullback for it. Okay, fuck. Okay, I need to be able to run the ball. So you're gonna get the Titans with Derrick Henry. You're gonna put Derrick Henry at fullback. They don't have the quarterback. They don't have high route master. They don't have the tight ends for it. So what scheme do you run? Defensively, okay, you do good in your goal line scheme with the Titans, but you run man to man on defense. They don't have the man corners. They got one fast corner, Farley. Might have two. Farley 95 speed. They might have another guy who's 92 speed, Cruikshank or something like that. He might be 92 speed. But you can't run your same scheme offense and defense. So to me, I feel like if you're a Regs player and you go to MUT, you're gonna be more elite. You're gonna be a better player because you have more things to work with. If your man to man is great in Regs, imagine how your man to man is gonna be in MUT when you get deep route KO and short route KO, and then if you're already calling out plays that the offense like to run in Regs, imagine when you get film study, you can actually see that shit that they're running. You know what I'm saying? So it's always a big argument for me who's the better player. A good Regs player goes to MUT and becomes an elite MUT player. A elite MUT player comes to Regs and he has trouble. That's what I think. And the reason he has trouble is because he's simplified now. Like I already explained, he got all the shit to work with in MUT, but when he comes to Regs, he's simplified. You know what I'm saying? But it can also work the same way because in MUT, you have to worry about so many things, but you have to worry about so much shit. But when you come to Regs, you don't have to worry about all that shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Whereas you have a MUT brain already, whereas you worried about so much shit, you gotta focus on so much shit. When you come to Regs, you ain't gotta worry about all that shit. So, it might work that way for the MUT player coming to Regs too. But if you're a regular Regs player and you're good, you go to MUT, you gotta worry about all this shit, and then you come back to Regs, you're gonna be a better player in Regs because you've experienced some shit in MUT that you won't experience in Regs. Honestly, bro. The reason I like playing MUT is because you get to see some schemes that you get more creative in MUT. Keep it all the way, G. You get way more creative in MUT because you have more ability to work with in MUT. You feel me? You will never see nobody come out in Regs in trips tight end goal line. You will never see anybody in Regs come out with 2 running backs on the field and 3 tight ends and trips tight end. What team has 3 good tight ends that you can get in trip tight end and pass the ball with? Right there, I pressed the wrong button, but we end up catching it. But what team do you get in Regs to where you can have 3 good tight ends on the field and 2 good running backs and a good quarterback to pass the ball to that you can motion down to and run goal line and run goal line. There ain't no Regs team that match that scheme. Like I've already explained, like you want high route master, you gotta go and get Tom Brady. Like if you want gunslinger, there's 3 or 4 quarterbacks you can only get. You know what I'm saying? So in MUT, I've seen some shit, bro. People and in MUT, the tight ends are just as good as receivers. They're both 99 speed, 99 catching, 99 route running, short route running, 99, medium route running, 98. To where you can come out and trip tight end with 3 receivers and dot the fuck up. And if somebody comes out in a dime or dollar defense, you motion down the goal line and run fullback dive on their ass every single play. And then, you know what I'm saying? Let's say you do come out and trip tight end with 2 running backs, 3 tight ends, and somebody come out and goal line defense. You ran trip tight end, and they come out in goal line to try to stop the motion down. Now you're just gonna pass the ball, dot their face up. In MUT, that's the type of shit you got to deal with. That's creative as hell. That is very creative. In Regs, you will never see that. So in Regs, that's not something you have to ever worry about. You know what I'm saying? But people will say MUT players are better because they got to deal with that type of shit. But even though you got to deal with that type of shit, you have defenses to deal with that type of shit. You feel me? But another thing that's crazy about MUT is the AKA players. The AKA players, guys come on the field with their X factor already lit up. I was just playing MUT. I was literally just playing MUT. I played a guy who had 3 AKA running backs. He had AJ. He had Quad Father, who was AJ Dillon. He had King Henry, Derrick Henry, and he had Gus the Bus, who's Gus Edwards. He ran the ball every single play. Now, I don't know if you guys know about MUT, but your AKA players, X factors are already lit up. So they're going to break the first hit. They're going to break the first tackle regardless. Now, these players stay hot for 5 plays. So I dealt with Gus the Bus for 5 plays. And now they can run the ball. They can run the ball 3-4 yards a carry. 3 yards here, 4 yards carry. All they want is that big run, that 50-yard run. Bam. I dealt with Gus the Bus for 5 plays. Took him out. Derrick Henry came in. He ran the ball every single play. When his 5 plays went away, here comes Quad Father. He ran the ball for 5 plays. Now, while he's out for 5 plays, Gus the Bus is recharging back up. So he just rotated those 3 running backs and ran the ball every single play. How in Regs can you do that? You can't do that in Regs. You can't. It's not a scheme. But in MUT, you're allowed to do that. In fucking MUT, you got quarterback playmaker. Every single play. It's not a X factor. It's a ability. Bro, yesterday I seen Ricky Williams at quarterback, and he had escape artist as an ability. I ain't seen nobody in Regs who got escape artist. Kyler Murray, but it's an X factor. You have to earn that in Regs. Hell, I forgot escape artist was even in Regs. I just thought about it. I seen Ricky Williams at quarterback yesterday in MUT with escape artist as a ability. He dropped back in the pocket and he rolled to the right, and I seen him light up. I'm like, what? Why is he lighting up? I want to look at this. He got hot rod master. He had escape artist. He had QB playmaker, and he had gunslinger. I'm like, time out. I ain't seen this. That was the first time I've seen escape artist in a long time. But Ricky Williams, who's at quarterback in MUT, has it. What in the hell is going on? Imagine that in Regs. You don't see that in Regs. You don't see none of that shit on nobody, bro. You don't see none of that shit. And then in MUT, you got 2 guys with edge threat elites. You got 2 inside stuffs. You got 4 pick artists. You got 6 acrobats. You got 1 lurker. Offense, my offense right now. I got In MUT, I got identifier, so I can tell exactly who you're using. I have threat detector. On 3rd and 4th down, I can see exactly who you blitzing and when you blitzing them. On 3rd and 4th down, I got 2 edge protectors on my offensive tackles. On my 2 guards and center, I have secure protector. I have 4 receivers with route tech. I have a running back with tank, which means he breaks hit stick tackles. And on my quarterback, I got set feet lead. I got hot route master. I have QB playmaker, and I have fearless. That's like, who do you get in Regs to try to like compete with that? Who? What team do you think about getting? You want gunslinger? You got to go and get 3 or 4 of the quarterbacks. You want hot route master? You got to go get the Buccaneers. Defensively, I got 2 edge threat elites. I got an inside stuff. I got so many pick artists. They get free pick artists and free acrobats. I got 2 medium route KOs. I got a film study. I have an avalanche. Avalanche is my most expensive AP ability, which is 2 AP on Derrick Henry at safety. Who, if he hit stick tackles you, you're gonna fumble. If he completes a hit stick tackle on you, you are 100% guaranteed gonna fumble, except for on AKA running backs when they're lit up. So whereas I spend a lot of AP on avalanche, and I'm expecting you run the ball on me, I'm gonna hit stick you and you're gonna fumble. Well, you got 3 AKA running backs, so you're never gonna fumble when you're lit up. The shit is crazy. In Regs, you don't have to think half of that much. You don't have to think about that. But your MUT players will tell you off the rip, bro, Regs is boring. I'm not playing Regs. That shit's ass. Well, why is it ass? Because you ain't got all this shit. You don't have all that. You don't have this. You don't have that. Well, I need this and I need that. Well, you don't have it. So now what you gonna do? I ain't gonna play Regs then. I ain't playing that shit. That shit's ass. That's just simple. That's just basic. I'm not playing that shit. It's just terrible. Why is it terrible? It's not terrible. So you mean to tell me real football is terrible is what you're telling me? You're telling me real football is terrible. It's terrible. That's pretty much what you're saying. So I understand both sides of the story. I understand, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but I'm not playing with all 99s on the field. I'm not playing that shit. Then I also understand, but I'm not playing with these regular ass players. They don't react to shit. They don't listen. I put him in that zone. He don't get out there fast enough. Bro, in MUT, he would never be able to throw that ball over top of his head. He's 6 foot. Ted Hendricks, bro. Ted Hendricks in MUT is 6'7", 6'8" linebacker who you can put at safety. 99 speed. You put a lurker on him. Ain't shit like. Shit is crazy. Calvin Johnson at safety. What is it? Harold Carmichael, 6'10" at receiver. What? The hell am I playing? Harold Carmichael, 6'10" at receiver, and there's a Harold Carmichael, 6'10" at corner. With Randy Moss at corner. Deion Sanders at Michael Vick at corner. What? Are we serious? You feel me? But then again, people come to Regs and like, bro, this shit's boring, bro. I'm tired of playing Packers on Packers every single game, bro. I'm not about to see him play Packers on Packers every game, bro. That shit's ass, bro. I'm not gonna play Packers and Chiefs all damn day, bro. That shit's just basic. That shit's boring. I ain't got time for that shit. That's just dumb, bro. We're not doing that, bro. We're grown, bro. You know what I'm saying? Experiment a little bit, bro. Go to MUT and create your own team with your own scheme. So you know what I'm saying? Do it like that. And it's like, all right, bro. You feel me? So people, to each his own. But honestly, if you ask me, more entertaining. I'm gonna go MUT. MUT is definitely more entertaining. MUT is 100% more entertaining because you have more things you can do. So MUT is more entertaining. Skill wise, which is better. What determines the best skill? I'm gonna say Regs determines the best skill. Regs to me determines the best skill. MUT, you can get cheesier. In MUT, you can show who the cheesiest, which people partake as skill. MUT, you get more creative with the cheese. In Regs, there ain't much cheese you can do in Regs. You know what I'm saying? Except, you know what I'm saying, if people want to get cheesy in Regs, you gotta what? Go goal line with Derrick Henry, put him at fullback and run fullback dive every single play. That's cheese. That's cheese. But when he get in a passing situation, then what? You know what I'm saying? He don't have the team to pass the ball with. Whereas in MUT, you can get cheesy, fullback dive every single play, and then you get in a passing situation. You got hot run master, gunslinger, three route take receivers, and shit like that. So, MUT to me is more cheese. You can get cheesier, and with cheese is like you can do like more weird shit. Shit you ain't seen that's like hard to stop and weird. Whereas in Regs, it's more skillful. People done seen your scheme before. People know exactly what you finna do. Now it's a matter of a chess match. Now it's a matter of, you know what I'm saying, can you still do that shit when I know you finna do it? That's the difference in Regs and MUT. In MUT, you can get cheese with it. You can be cheesy with it and run fucking fullback dive every single play, and somebody can sit there and watch you finna run fullback dive with film study, and they don't give a damn. They still finna run it because they know that shit's cheese. Whereas in Regs, you really gotta switch that shit up. You really gotta like. I feel like Regs is just more skill wise, you know what I'm saying? But these are the, you know what I'm saying, the worst subscriber games that I've played. Like, now some of you guys are better than this. I've played you guys twice and you have better games than us, and I'll post that on another video. But these right here was your worst games, bro. Like, some of y'all just came out here and just flat out played terrible. But if you guys can do better than these guys, if you guys want to see more sub games, if you guys want to be in a sub game, message me on Instagram. We'll get a sub game in, man. You know what I'm saying? But some of these players right here were just absolutely just terrible. I'm playing current gen, PlayStation and Xbox, next gen, PlayStation and Xbox, Regs. I don't have a MUT team for all those, for everything. I don't. So I don't even want to get into MUT because I'm not finna sit here and play cheese all damn day, honestly. You feel me? I'm not even finna get into the cheese on MUT. I play enough MUT on my other channel, and it's just straight up fucking cheese. Go watch the other channel, man. Black Rain 4-2. As y'all see right down here. As y'all see right down here, Black Rain 4-2 is the MUT YouTube. Then right here is this regular YouTube. And then if you guys want ebooks, take a look right here. And you guys can see it right here. Black Rain 4-2, Black Rain 4, and follow me on Instagram at Black Rain 4 as well, man. But yeah, MUT is crazy. I feel like Regs is more skillful. I feel like Regs is more skillful, but MUT is more entertaining. Which is crazy because the MCS is. We know why the MCS is MUT. The MCS is MUT. The shit is MUT because people like MUT because Madden's gonna push MUT more because MUT brings in more revenue. There's not that many Regs tournaments like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why Players Lounge make a killing off of Regs tournaments, because who else is throwing Regs tournaments? You know what I'm saying? So what I will be doing next Madden 24 is I'll be throwing Regs tournaments as well. You know what I'm saying? Players Lounge and Gamer Saloon are not about to be the only ones racking up money off of Regs. I will definitely start back the Regs tournaments like we had them back in Madden 21 and Madden 20. Shit was lit off the tournaments, bro. I had so much fun throwing them, and then I would play the champions on each game mode. So I'll be doing tournaments on current gen and next gen, and I'll play champions on all four next Madden. You feel me? We can do it like that. If y'all want to do it now, y'all let me know, bro. We can while Madden's ending, while Madden's closing, we can get the tournaments going. Current gen, next gen, Xbox and PlayStation. Comment down below if you guys want tournaments, bro. Like I said, I'm locked in on Madden right now, so I got time to do it. Y'all just let me know if that's what y'all want to do, man. Destroyed this guy right here as well, and that right there ended the video right there. But yeah, man, do me a big favor, man. Comment down below. Hit that like button. I need you guys to comment down below and show engagement, man. Show me that you guys are, you know what I'm saying, watching the video, and let me know what do you guys think about MUT and Regs, and if you guys want tournaments or not.
Hey, Black Rain, yeah,